guys, I hope my camera will stay in focus. But today I'm doing kind of like a facts about me, kind of, because I don't do these very often, and you just suppose you want to know more, and I just feel like doing one of these videos basically. So I'm going to do 95 facts about me tag. Now I might not answer all these questions just because some I think are too personal for me, so I'll just answer what I want to answer. But the first one is, what is your full name? My full name is Holly Elizabeth Kenyon, if you didn't already know. Number 2, are you named after anyone? Well, I know my middle name is from my mum's side of the family, I think it's her grandma, I'm not too sure, but I'm almost sure. What does your name mean? Now my first name means I'm a bush, a prickly one I think I am. Apart from that, I don't really know. Question 4, where are you from? I'm not going to say specifically where I'm from, but I'm from England. Where were you born? I was born in a hospital not far from where I live. Number 7, which I hate this question, which of your parents are you closest to? Now I'm quite close to both my parents. Number 8, which of your parents are you more like? Now look wise I'm not too sure, but definitely personality wise and the way I am, I'm definitely like my mum. Now number 9, which is your favourite drink? Now I don't know whether that counts for alcohol, so I'm going to say my favourite alcohol drink and my favourite not alcohol drink. So my favourite drink is coffee and a milkshake. My favourite alcoholic drink is, what is my favourite? Cider and Malibu and Coke. Number 10, what is your favourite food? That's a tough one because I love my food, I love most foods. But my favourite food is Indian, KFC or McDonald's. All the things that aren't good for you, basically. Number 11, what is your favourite holiday destination? My favourite holiday destination has to be Spain, because that's mostly where I go every year. I've not really been to many. I've been to Portugal, which was amazing, and I'll definitely go there again, but so far my favourite one is Spain. Number 12, what is your favourite childhood memory? I don't really know, I have too many, so I'm just going to go with that one. What is your number 13, what is your favourite way to pass time? Now, my favourite ways to pass time is either editing, reading a book or watching something, so one of those 3. Number 14, what is your favourite snack? My favourite one at the moment is Mattison's chicken things. I don't know what they're called, but like little chicken things. Number 15, what is your favourite sport? Not much of a sporty girl, to be quite honest. I'm more like makeup, reading a book. That's about it really. But if I had to have a favourite sport, it would be rounders. Number 16, what is your biggest regret? My biggest regret, I don't know whether that means out of context, whether that means like generally, or I haven't really got one. It's more like not letting situations and dwelling over situations and me often thinking I'm the one in the wrong. If that's a regret, that's my regret. 17, are you a fan of any sports team at Liverpool? Although I don't really watch football or anything. Are you a dog person or a cat person? I'm without a shadow of a doubt a dog person. Number 19, are you scared of heights? Without a doubt, although I'll go on a plane, but I'm really scared of heights. 22, what is at the top of your bucket list? The top of the bucket list at the moment is I want to learn to drive in about 2 years when I've done my college qualifications and everything like that. And then I'd ideally like to go to a few places in the world, go travelling a bit, get a bit of experience behind me. And then I'd like to go to uni and study what I want to study, and then go from there. What is something you're gifted at? I can't answer that one because I don't really know. 26. What is one item you can't leave home without? My phone. Definitely my phone. 27 I think we're on. What is the best compliment you have ever received? The one I like most is that I'm intelligent, which I don't really think I'm intelligent, but yeah. And all the other compliments I receive really, because every compliment's nice, let's be quite honest. What is the first book you remember reading? can't even remember that. It's probably one of those kipper books from primary school, if you remember what they're like. What's the first movie you remember seeing? I do not know. I can't look back that much in time because it's probably like when I was 1 and don't remember being 1. What is the last book you read? This is the last book I read, which I'm not going to go too much in depth because I'll go on about it in a favourites or something, so that's the book. Do you like pets? Yes, I do. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a dog. What is the name of your first pet? First ever pet? I had a pet, a Labrador called Elsa. Also had 2 guinea pigs called Ant and Dec. What is your best physical feature? What a weird question. I don't really know. I can't answer that question because I have no idea. 35. What is your biggest accomplishment? Passing my GCSEs recently is my biggest accomplishment, and also just moving on with life is also a big accomplishment. What is your eye colour? Blue, I'd say. What is your favourite colour? Purple. What is your favourite fairy tale? I'd say Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella. What is your favourite ice cream flavour? Now I'm quite boring, so when it comes to flavours, so I'd say vanilla or salty. What's your favourite music genre? I don't really have a favourite music genre because I like all music. If it's good, it's got a good beat to it, then I'm with it. And what is your favourite nickname? Hol, preferably, or Hols. That's what I tend to go for. What is your favourite quote? What makes you happy? And darkest times often lead to the bright. What is your favourite type of clothing? Cash. Smart cash. What is your most commonly used word? Word. Probably say pissing or flipping. That's not really a swear word. What is your star sign? Capricorn. Do you have a best friend? If so, then who? Of course I do, and I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to say any in case they don't want to be. Do you have a tattoo? No. Do you have any allergies? No. Do you have any birthmarks? If so, where? I do have a birthmark, but I don't really want to say or show you where it is. What piece of technology can you not live without? I cannot live without my phone or laptop. What is your first concert you ever attended? It was X Factor 2012, I think it was. That was the first ever concert I went to. What was your favourite subject in high school? A bit, it was art, and then it changed to childcare, then it changed to textiles, so one of those 3. What was your first job? Now, I've never really talked about my jobs on my videos just because sometimes it doesn't feel appropriate. I don't feel like I want to just because it's private. But if you really want to know my first job, I was a hairdresser. Obviously not qualified or anything, just washing people's hair. What was your least favourite subject in high school? Without a doubt, maths and science. What is the furthest you've ever been from home? What's the first time you were on a plane? I was probably 2, I think. Who has left the most impact on your life? My grandparents and my parents and my sister. And to this day, 24. Who is the best teacher you ever had? Had many, so I'm not going to say their name. Who's the first person you call when something exciting happens? It's mostly my sister, to be honest. Who's the first person you call when something horrible happens? My sister and maybe a friend. Who's your favourite musician? At the moment, Ed Sheeran, if that's a musician. Who's your favourite role model? Now, my sister counts as my role model, so I'm going to say my sister. Who's your favourite actor? I haven't really got one. 23. Describe yourself in a single sentence. Can be bubbly. I'm quite a worried person, and I'm quite loud. I'm not even loud at times. I'm quite shy, worried, but once you get to know me, that all changes. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? It would just be to be more open and not be afraid to talk and be you, basically, because I've always been the one to hide behind the book and not talk much, and yeah, that's it really, just to be, don't be sad. The last time you were in the pool, I think it was a year and a bit ago now, because last time I swam properly was, if I'm right, I could have been in one in the meantime but just forgotten. but I think it was when I went to Portugal last year. What is your most embarrassing moment? Really, don't know. Because I embarrass myself on a frequent basis without me even realising, so I don't know. A scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your fashion sense. I'll give myself a solid 5 because some days I can come down not matching. Some days I can, so it just depends what kind of day I had last time or what I feel like wearing. It's one of those really. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, rate your cooking skills. I'm going to say a 4 because I can only cook basic things. I can bake, but I haven't baked in like a year easy, so I might have lost that, I don't know. So I'm just going to say a solid 4 or 3. 6. One thing you know that you wish you had known as a kid. First app you check. 87. The first app you check when you wake up in the morning. That means, what is the first app you check when you wake up in the morning? It's mostly Snapchat or Instagram. I do look on Facebook, but that's later in the morning, to be honest. What app do you use most? Snapchat or Instagram? Now, what are some of your bad habits? Now, one of my bad habits can be picking my fingers, which I tend to do when I'm stressed. It's just a go-to stress thing, and if you class worrying as a bad habit, then that's what I do. And I'm always checking if people around me are okay, and that can be quite annoying, so that's probably a bad habit. What are your favourite things about yourself? I don't really know. I guess at the moment it's that my confidence has increased massively. A year and a bit ago I couldn't do what I'm doing now. My confidence was awful. The whole reason why I started making these videos is for my confidence, just because it was so low. Obviously now I'm at a point where I'm happy with my life, I'm happy with everything, so I'm very much confident. It's probably, at this point in my life, I'm probably the confident I've ever been. I'm at a point now where if something happens or I'm not happy with something, I say, and I'm not confrontational. I'm not a confrontational person, but if something's knocked me or made me feel a bit like not happy, then whatever that is or whatever the reason is, then people generally know about it. I'm not in a rude way, I just can be like, just if I'm not happy with something, people know. And whereas last time or a few years back, I wouldn't say anything, I'll just keep it to myself and just let it simmer inside me, and eventually it'd bottle up and people know more, or I just won't say anything at all, whereas now I just put my foot down and say. So I guess that's something that's a lot better about myself. What countries have you visited? Spain and Portugal. What countries would you like to visit? I'd like to visit Japan, China, New York, Australia, and possibly Mexico. Do you consider unforgivable? I guess it's just someone being really rude to me, and just rude to me and doing something on purpose that they know would annoy me, or just people doing something that they know is wrong and rude, and just being too personal. I consider that unforgivable. And what do you do for a living? Well, at the moment I've got a job. I'm not saying where my job was, but it's the end of this video. Sorry if it was rambly, but yeah, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed, and if you want to, give it a thumbs up, only if you want to. And if you're new here and you want to, subscribe, and do my makes you happy. Don't let anyone stop you from doing what you love doing. Lift others up, not down. Keep smiling, work hard for what you want in life, because no one else will do it for you. And give a lot, laugh more and smile always. And I will hopefully, if I can, I'll see you soon.